morning. Welcome back to our basic science class and windows of knowledge. Yes, we are moving to our new chapter, windows of knowledge. Chapter 7. At the end of this video, you will be able to describe vision in human beings and other organisms. Let's start with a small video.
Did you know that pigeons have better vision than us? Have you ever wondered how animals and birds actually see the world? What do fish see when they look at us? This video will explain all these to the smallest details. Snakes. Vision of snakes differs the most from ours. They sense thermal signatures. Due to the infrared sensitive receptors on their snouts, some snakes can see the radiated heat of warm-blooded mammals. Cows. Cows don't see colors as clearly as human. You've probably never heard about this. They see the world in a red-orange color scheme. Also, cows don't like when someone suddenly approaches them because everything appears much bigger than usual to them. Horses. There is a blind spot where horses can't see at all, directly in front of their faces. This is because of their eye location. Also, horses don't see as many colors as we do. Their world is mostly made up of grays, yellows, and blues. Fish. Fish eyes have ultraviolet receptors and a more spherical lens than we have. They see the world in green, red, and blue colors. Deep-sea fish can easily see in the dark. As for sharks, they can't distinguish colors at all, but they see much clearer under the water than we do. Birds. As for birds, they have something similar in their vision. Unlike humans, birds can see ultraviolet light. Thanks to the structure of their eyes, they can focus on certain places. For example, birds of prey such as falcons and eagles can see up to a distance of 1.5 kilometers. We might just see a field, but a falcon can focus on tiny mouse out there. A pigeon also has a unique vision. They can see all the tiny details. We might just see a road, but a pigeon can distinguish all the smallest cracks in it. Their vision is like a magnifying glass. As for sparrows, they literally look at the world through rose-colored glasses. Sparrows can't distinguish green and blue colors because of the structure of their eyes. Insects. Flies have thousands of individual visual receptors that collectively create a broad field of vision. Also, they see the world in slow motion and can see ultraviolet light. Another insect, a bee, has an unusual vision as well. It's a surprising fact, but bees can't distinguish red color at all. For them, the color red appears to be dark blue. Rats. Rat vision is quite blurry, and they can't see red. They also see the world in slow motion. Each eye moves independently so they can have two images of the world. Cats. Cats don't distinguish red and green shades, and their world is made up of brown, yellow, and blue shades. The cat's field of view is broader than ours, so they can see more on the sides. However, cats can see 6 times better than us in the dark. Their pupils can expand, adapting to any lighting. Dogs. Dogs can't see red and orange colors, but they clearly see blue and violet, as well as ultraviolet light. Moreover, they are able to differentiate 40 shades of gray. Frogs. Frogs can notice only moving objects. They can literally starve to death in the abundance of food if the food does not move. Frogs can also focus only on certain things, so they don't concentrate on what they don't need. For example, shadows. Chameleons. The eyes of chameleons can rotate in different directions independently, so they have a 360-degree field of vision. They see 2 images at the same time, one in the front and the other one behind. Have these facts impressed you?
As you have seen in that video, different animals or different organisms are having their own vision. We humans are seeing in one way, other organisms or other animals are seeing the same thing in a different way. As mentioned, the eagle can see even from 3 kilometers away. Eagle can spot a rabbit even from 3 kilometers away. So there is a vision of different animals. So how we humans are seeing things? As we know, light comes from a source. If it is daytime, we can consider sun as the source of the light. That light falls on an object and it reflects. Like we are throwing a ball or rubber ball into a wall. If we are throwing a rubber ball, that ball will hit on an object and it will come back to us. In the same way, light rays from the sun will fall onto a particular object. After that, light from that object will come to our eyes. So, the light enters through the small pores inside our eyes. Then it goes to an area called retina. There are different parts of eyes. Our eyes are having different parts. In this chapter, we are studying about retina mainly. So the light falls into retina. So when we observe, when we see an object, light from that object falls into our retina. And that image will be upside down, not the real one. So we are getting an upside down image in our retina. And that image information will be passed to our brain. Signals will be passed to our brain, and brain will see that object as a normal one. So like that, we humans are seeing things. Okay, so light comes from the object and falls into our retina. And when the light enters into our eyes, it goes through the lens in our eyes. There's an area called lens. As we know, for glasses or spectacles, we can see lenses, right? In the same way, there is lens inside our eyes also. So through that lens, light goes into the eyes. After that, it reaches to the retina and we are seeing things. That's how we humans see things. Then, how many eyes we have? We humans are having 2 eyes. Why? Why we are in need of 2 eyes? We can do a small trick or experiment. Take a pen, remove its cap. After removing the cap, you close your one eye and try to fix the cap into that pen. Try this experiment and try it by using only one eye, and by opening both eyes you can do this. What can you observe when you are doing that? Try it and tell me in our live session. So we need 2 eyes to see things. And when we see through 2 eyes, we are getting a single image only. We can focus both eyes in the same point. So if you are taking a pen, if I am looking into this pen, by using both eyes, I can focus into this pen. I will be seeing only one pen, right? So that is the ability of our eyes to see objects by focusing both the eyes in a single point. This ability is known as binocular vision. This ability of our eyes is known as binocular vision. So when we are using both eyes, we can measure the distance and position of the object. We can understand how far or near the object is. And the position also we can identify when we are using both the eyes. So in today's topic, we have discussed how different animals and organisms are seeing objects, how we humans are seeing objects, and we will discuss more about this in our live session. Okay, thank you.
Topic: eyes. Why do we have 2 eyes instead of 1?
Oh.
You don't know? Okay, to understand this better, close your right eye.
Oh.
Now, are you able to see the table kept on your right side? You were not able to see it, right? Okay, let me tell you why. Both our eyes work together and help us to see, judge, and perceive a view accurately. Having 2 eyes provides us with a wider field of view. When both our eyes are open, we get a horizontal field of view of about 180 degrees. However, with only one eye open, we get a horizontal field of view of only around 150 degrees. We are unable to view around 20 to 30 degrees. Hence, we are not able to see the table when our one eye was closed. Hey, did you know that our eyes see the same object from a slightly different angle? You don't believe me? Alright, look at this object. Both your eyes see the object like this. Now, When you see only with your left eye, the object will look like this. While, when you see only with your right eye, the object will look like this. Our eyes send these two slightly different images to the brain. The brain blends or combines both the images to make a three-dimensional image of the object. Hey, but what is the use of a three-dimensional image? A three-dimensional image helps us to understand how far or how near an object is from us, facilitating better depth or distance perception. This means having two eyes enables us to judge the distance of the object or the depth at which the object is placed from us.